So we are back again here. I've actually done some modeling of recording. It's basically the same technique that we've learned before. It's just I did this one just to save us time in our video recording, so it doesn't get too lengthy. So what I just did is I tried to model the window with the frames. So this is the window frame. What I did here, let me actually let this for a while. What I did here is I just had some blocks. This is an extrusion here, an intrusion here, an extrusion here, and reverse that effect on this side. Okay, if you take a closer look at your window frame, this might be very close to how it looks like, right? Then we have these hinges that holds the louvers. So if I unisolate this, I also made one louver, like a glass slide. So I did the outer part, I did the rubber that holds the glass in place. So if you look at these, they are like three objects combined in one. This is the glass, this is the rubber. Okay, they're all in one. So let's undo all of that. We have this. So when we begin to texture this stuff, they will all make sense and they will appear to give these details as we expected. So after I've done this, I just made a copy of it to give me the second one here. Then I also did a boolean, intersection boolean, to remove or just cut out a hole from this. So we have this kind of hole here, just so it makes sense and we avoid mesh intersecting with mesh. All right, so I have this. So the glass slides along the rail. Okay, that way. So this is the frame. These are the two levers. So this is what I'm going to. I've also done kind of protector for this. Let's give this guy some default material for this. All right, and may just be a little bit simple. This is just a simple protector. Okay, so you know what, I'm just going to remove this ones here, this stuff here. Oh, I think it's combined to that already. Oh, nice. Let's isolate this. I'm going to take out this. I'll take out this. I don't think I need them. Yeah, so you can have a circular one like a ring, or instead of that, let's create polygon primitive. We could have like a pipe. Yeah, create a pipe, move up for height or for thickness. I'm not doing anything here because I'm on isolation mode, so let's do that again. Create polygon primitive pipe, create this, move up for height, then pull up to create the inner radius. So right, that's fine. Anyhow it appears, I just want to get a fancy frame. All right, I might not necessarily need all those things here. So I'm just gonna pull this guy in here. If it's close to it, I think that's just fine. And I'll scale him here this way. Okay. Okay, so this is good. I just get a copy of this, put that here, and make another copy of this, Shift D on my keyboard, just to change the way I have the window frame. So let's combine all of these together. Let's combine this with that or with this. I'm gonna hit combine on my keyboard. Now I did mention of a trick that sharp edges here are not cool for rendering or lighting. So there's a trick. Is either you add more like a bevel on this edge, or if you're using V-Ray renderer, on the shader itself, or on the shape editor, you could add a view attribute called rounded edge. Okay, and with rounded edge, it could add a roundness to all the edge. When you render with V-Ray light, you will see that it gives the object some kind of roundness along the edge. So I'm not going to burn myself with adding bevel because that might just increase my polygon count. So, and that one might just be too much work for me. So just leave it this way. Now, I've also done the rail. Okay, and for the rail, might see this one later. Okay, we'll have to cut out a curtain for this, but let's leave this for now. All right, so I'm going to take this protector and move all of this into the scene we had of the building. All right, so this is saved that for me. I'm going to go back to my house interior. All right, so this is my building. I've also done the door, remember. So with this, I'm going to file import. I want to import the window. Okay, so I have the window rails and all those stuff around here. Okay, these are what the things I have. So let's group them together just to have them as one. I'm going to have this as window frame. Okay, so I'm moving them all as one. Scale that up, put that aside. Okay, I want to actually get a dimension. I'll just measure how a window is, dimension of a window, but I will leave that for now. Let's also import the door we made in a different video. Now that's the door. So definitely we did take the dimension of a door, all right, the accurate dimension of a door. And now that we are putting this here, okay, one thing we did not do is to take redimension of the size or the width of this building. We only took the height, and the height is mostly exaggerated to be 4 meters high. Okay, and these are doors. So imagine the difference in proportion you have here. So this is 82, I think 86 inches. That is more than 9 feet. If we check your length converter, so 86 inches should be around 7 feet. That's very tall. That's a tall door. Okay, so if this is the height of a standard tall door that's high enough, that means the height I have here is just way too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the height of everything I have here. So I'll grab everything except the base, and I'll just push them down this way. Okay, all right, so I think that should be fine. Okay, so I could push it down a little bit again. Okay, I think this is good. So this is just fine. Now, since I have this, and I could go ahead and cut this area off my house interior. So I'll cut a hole here. I'll grab the same door as measurement and cut a hole here too. Then I'll cut one more here too. All right. So I will not use Boolean for that. I might just use connection. So let's connect. I'm going to reset that tool. Let's go to segments. I'm going to pinch them apart. All right. So I'm just looking at this. Okay. I'll just enter my keyboard and I'm going to take the first one. Zoom in here. Okay, let's just give it a little intersection between this and that. All right, so I think that is just fine, so that we'll have the door penetrating the inside. Let's take the other one too. Gonna click on this direction of my gizmo and move that in. So with this, when I select this guy, close these settings. Before I do that, this is the height of my door. Okay, so the height is not even around here, it's below that. Okay, so what I want to do for that is I'm going to take out okay, let's um let's grab all of these again a little bit. So I'm going to move up here from this. If I just move up a little bit, I want this line here to be the height of my door, so I'm gonna have that there. Okay, and if it's just too high, I'll just take the one at the top. All right, and move those ones down. Okay, that will really reduce the thickness of this, but that's fine. So I just know that from here to down here is the height of my door. Okay, so we'll delete all of this. Okay, and cut that in here. So that's just what I'm going to do there. I'll do the same thing here too. Okay, so one thing that could make this thing easier is let's grab all of these. Let's do the same thing here too. Let's see if we could bridge. Let's see what happens. Wow, bridge worked perfectly for this. So that means I must have a vertex plan around here before in the earlier video. I was trying to bridge and series of faces here with this one here. So now this is just fine. I think I might have some faces down or not. If you remove isolation, then we could grab our door and just move it down here. Okay, yeah, so frame should be down there. Should intersect. Okay, so just move this up. Okay, fine. So this is our door, that little intersection there. Okay, so with this I could get a copy of this and move it to the other side. I'll repeat the same thing here. Now the reason why I can't bridge the same way here is I don't have the same number of edges flowing the way I have it here on this other side. Okay, so it's either I repeat the same thing here and do a bridge. Okay, so I will have that working fine for me. So I could grab all of this in this this is the I think the kitchen area or not. Okay, yeah, the kitchen area here. So grab all of this and connect them. Just connect, hit enter. I'm not seeing something here, something is wrong there. So there might be some passes there that are not welded properly. So let's grab and check weld. Okay, okay, so with this, if I do this, voila, let's connect again. Let's see what happens. Fine, I think that is welded for us here. So we have this. That made a good connection for us after we did a merge there. So if I go to wireframe view on the front part, I should see the first one here should match. Let's turn up my grid. Should match, I think this. Okay, I don't really need this actually. Okay, I think this sounds fine. This one here should just match this area down here. So I just know that to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need like 4 more connections in between these two. So let's grab, let's reset, let's grab 2, 4. Enter on a keyboard and that's it there. So now if I grab this series of faces here and bridge, should work fine. Beautiful. Okay, so that's what I have here, and if I move in, that stays in place. Okay, my wall is kind of thick, too thick, but it's okay. You can always go to top view, and from this view here we can make the walls a little bit thinner. so that it shouldn't be just too. I think that's the word here. So bring this, could bring this in together, bring this into. Okay, so if that's fine, then if I adjust my door, I think put that at the center, and that will be good here. If I adjust the other door too, put that at the center. Okay, that's fine. All right, so those are my walls. Okay, I can go ahead and still just bridge these ones. Okay, that's fine there. Save your work, and we'll see you in the next class. I think might have to cut the door here too. Okay, we have the number of edges flowing this way. We just need to cut, just create 2 more lines here and put your, or let's just do that since we have less than a minute to wrap up. I'm gonna get 2 connections, just 2 is enough. We'll grab this one. I put the door somewhere around here. Grab this one, grab this. So let's make a copy of our door, duplicate again, and grab this, put that here. Okay, so if I turn on wireframe view, I'm just gonna put that around here. Okay, that's fine. Then turn on see-through mode so that I could see through my models. Okay, so that's fine. So finally, turn off see-through mode. Just gonna click on this, grab some faces down here. Oh, the same way again. So we need to still connect this again. So we'll have the same thing. The same way we did this, we're gonna repeat that for this. So I'm gonna connect 2 edges. On my front view, grab this and align this to be at the top. Grab this and align this to be at the base here. Last one down. Then apart from that, I need like 4 connection in between. So after a good reset of the tool, just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. So what it means is that I'm ready to bridge this and bridge. So that is done. So that's my door revealed to us. Okay, so if I have these 3 doors, I'm not seeing the door handle. What happened? Okay, door handle didn't go with the control. Wow. Okay, so I'll just have to fix that manually. So we set that to the center, copy this as a clone, grab it and put it there. Okay, depending on how I want our door to look like, if I want the door to face this way, that's fine. I'm gonna grab this as a clone, I'll put that in here. Okay, so with this, if this controls that, I could just put this into this. Okay, most times doors are not left-handed this way. I think they're right-handed, so we could flip the X direction to be -1, or rather the Z, not the X, to have this. Okay, so doors will be right-handed this way. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for this. If this is carrying this, I could tell this to follow that and flipping Z -1, so you flip to the other side. Okay, so I'll repeat the same thing for this. Okay, this is right hand and that's right hand. Okay, good. We still tell this one to follow the store here. So we have created our doors. Up next is we make the holes for the windows, but this is too big for this. To measure a dimension of a window online and use that to cut out a hole from this, or we use that to scale the window down and we cut out the hole from this. I will put that in the same way we did outdoor. So see you in the next class. Have a nice day. Bye.